Hello and welcome back. My name is Ricci and today we're going to be checking out Dreamcatcher's Bon Voyage. I don't know if that's the right pronunciation, it's French, but I think it means something like have a good trip or a safe journey. So something about traveling somewhere where, I don't know, maybe into the dystopia. We're going to find out, we're going to listen to it. Before anyone asks, yes, I'm also going to check out the B-side probably like as soon as possible. So probably the day after you see this reaction. I'm going to be putting out the reaction to the album. If you want to know more about Dreamcatcher, you can also check out the SerpentIris videos we made. They're going to be linked up here. Let's listen. Very atmospheric. But there's like some nice like vocal chops there in the background with a lot of reverb, a lot of delay on them. And piano chords. And lots of background vocals. And then the guitar, okay. Ooh, that bass. Okay, one thing I want to say right before we continue to listen here is that I think before it always was Lise and Olander on the production. Now it's only Olander, yes. And one thing that I actually already noticed in the trailer is that the guitar tone seems to be a little bit different. I don't know if it's mixed differently or if the guitar tone in general is just a little bit different in terms of like recording and what amps and whatever they use. I'm not a huge guitar expert there, but it's definitely more different from what they had before. It sounds a bit more like the sort of guitar tone I think they had very far back, like with Fly High and whatever. So that's very interesting, but let's continue. Ooh, that's interesting. So it sounds like they have like a synth pluck or something that goes like num 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 num, but on top of that there's also guitar. Or like a distorted synth. I'm not sure if it's a guitar, but yeah. Now hi-hats. Even more guitars, like more plucky guitars. Ooh, that is a really cool shot. Okay, acoustic guitar. Very pretty section there. You can hear they have some emphasis on some of the chords with the little pluck there in the background. It's almost like water drops kind of. Also another very beautiful shot here with Gio. Very, very nice. Wondering if this is the pre-chorus. Why is she on a horse? Nice head voice swap there. Okay, building. Woo! Ooh, okay. Okay, so a two-part chorus, power vocalist Shion coming in here. So she starts the chorus without anything, I think. Yeah, there's only doubles from herself. Also, very epic music video here. But then the guitars come in, and at the start they're more like staccato-ish, like a bum up, and then they go into what I would call like a B chorus, where the chords are actually playing consistently, and that's also where they have the Bon Voyage part in the vocal melody. It's a nice contrast. A lot of really epic shots here in this MV. Right here. Okay, one thing that I think is interesting here, it almost feels like they cut the chorus short here. So I'm wondering if the second chorus is going to go on for a little bit longer here, because this section right here, like it feels like a very classic songwriting trick to fake it out here, and then for the next chorus or the last chorus to have the chorus go on from that exact melody part right there. So I'm curious if that's what's going to happen. Now it's just the synth, but without the distortion element on top. Ooh, nice. Drums coming in, and now the Dami rap. What? What's happening in MV? And the emphasis on the chords again. Boom, boom. Also very nice. It's kind of playing a little bit into the space of the vocal melody. So she kind of finishes her phrases and then it's like boom, boom. So it's almost like an answer to a vocal phrase there. Not quite. It overlaps a bit, but amazing background vocals as well here. Okay, yo-yo in chorus this time. Womp, 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 womp. And back into the big chorus. I'm interested to see if this is different now. Woo. Okay, so they lead it right into the bridge, but what I think is interesting here is that they actually don't even end the phrase, but instead they like put a very long delay on the last word here. So the you, it's like a very long delay on there, and then they overlap and go into the, like, they instantly go into the bridge, or maybe it's a dance break, we'll find out, but... And they keep the kick, they keep the tempo up, they don't slow down. That's it. Woo. And then they go into the very epic final chorus here, yeah. Very epic. Lots of vocal layers on that part. Very, very nice. Okay, lots of interesting things here, I think, in the final section. So let's go back to before we hit the final chorus. Yeah. So here, as I said, they keep up the tempo, they keep the kick. They even build here a bit. And then what I think is really cool is that they have this little piano pattern in there that goes like before the Bon Voyage comes in. And then the guitars come in. Very epic background vocal there, I think by Shion. And then, yeah, the Bon Voyage, I said it earlier already. Lots of vocals stacked on top of there. Make it like sound like it's like a chant. It's like very epic. It's very important as well. I really wonder how this entire MV fits into the story as a whole, because as I said earlier, Bon Voyage means, let me look it up again, have a good trip. And before they were talking about like apocalypse, climate change, I would assume. So have a good trip. I'm not entirely sure what it's referring to. Have a good trip to where? So, but there's definitely some more like apocalyptic sort of material in here, but I'm not entirely sure. But I mean, this is not apocalyptic. So maybe it's like some rebirth as well, or like you're traveling to a better world or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but maybe you guys can tell me that. This also seems like it should have some meaning, but I don't really know what it means. Yeah, I like the song a lot. Honestly, I'm very surprised. I wasn't entirely sure how much I would like this specific song based on the teasers compared to the Dreamcatcher songs before, but I gotta say right now, I like it a lot actually. I think the Bon Voyage part is actually very, very catchy, and also I think the music video is very epic. Like lots of super epic shots here, for example, this one right here, but also like in here, for example, and yeah, I mean, kind of everywhere there. So yeah, I'm gonna pick a thumbnail right now and see you guys in the album reaction as well. As I said earlier, if you want to find out more about Dreamcatcher's unique style, definitely go and check out the SerpentIris video we made about it up here. And until then, see you guys in the album reaction, and goodbye.